It's Friday! Hope you guys have been having a good week. This week we are talking about trends we'd like to see more or less of in YA, and I've always liked thinking about this trend because it's just, I like to complain, so I guess naturally. Do you see the connection there? Anyways, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already covered these points because it's like, I've already mentioned how unoriginal I am, but I'll just list the ones that I particularly care about. Number one, I want to see less weak. I don't want to say weak. I want to see like spineless love interests, like the pretty boys who are like super nice and super perfect and will do everything for the love interest. And it's like it's a perfect mold, but they have no personality, and that bugs me. I really don't like that. Like, you don't have to be the bad boy, but you also don't have to be the perfect boy, you know? Number two, I want to see less of lame, cheesy titles. Like the ones, I don't know, punny titles are hit and miss. It doesn't even have to be a cheesy title. It can also be like titles that turn you off from a book. Something like Lola and the Boy Next Door. I just want to throw it out there because that's a title I really don't like. I really want to see more. Okay, now we're on to like the more. Anyways, I would love to see more Australian novels being published and gaining fame in the North America. I find Australian authors their books are like amazing and brilliant, and they are probably make it like, in my top 10, I would bet at least 60 or 70% is Australian novels. So books, not like specific authors, but like just Aussie YA in general, because I find it's special. But something like Kath Crowley, I love her books. They're just brilliant, and she's a brilliant author, and she's just not recognized as much in the North America, and she totally deserves to be. Which is unfair to like authors like here who are also not getting the fame, but I don't know, just something to throw out there. I really, really enjoy Aussie YA. Especially the contemporary YA. And moving on, I really want more great villains, like antagonists that are three-dimensional and like, holy crap, I need to be scared of this person. Like, not just fundamentally bad. I don't want them to just have like these bad traits, like they're evil, they want to take over the world. I want them to be three-dimensional. You can see their motivations, you can even relate to them. Something like that. It's like, or they're doing something that they think is right, but it's actually wrong. I don't know. If anyone's read Chaos Walking, Start with the Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, Mayor Prentice, dude, like best villain ever. He's just crazy. Something else, this is not really relating to YA, but I would love to see more new adult. It's this new genre that nobody's gonna acknowledge for another like 10 years, but it's like basically protagonists who are university students or like graduated from high school, so like new adult. And since I'm in university, I would love to see books like that. I would love to see realistic friendships, and I would love to see like protagonists with friends that are like normal and they just do normal friend stuff. A good example of this actually that comes to mind actually is The Duff by Cody Cuppinger. I don't know, I love the friendships in that. I want to see friends who are just goofy together, or study together, or complain together, or just hang out and not have to like, they don't have to be in love with each other. Like, it doesn't have to be a boy-girl friendship, best friend love thing. Like, it also doesn't need to be like one best friend who you call like twice through the book. Like, I want just friendship. It's because it's like, come on. It feels like so many books these days is like one best friend and then a love interest, and apparently you can't go beyond those three characters, because I would just love to see like just groups of friends, maybe even like groups of friends that hang out and are just different and they just realistic, you know? I would love to see more of that. I don't have too much to complain about right now about things I'm hating. Things that I've already mentioned, that everyone's mentioned. Love triangles, just over it. Stalker creepy boyfriends are not hot. We've covered that. What else is there? Another thing I don't really like that I want to see less of is like, it feels like some books are written to be commercial, if that makes sense. Like, books are written with success in mind as opposed to telling the story that matters. Like a book that's just feeding on everything that's big right now, which is why I haven't read a paranormal book in ages because I just don't find that genre as interesting as much anymore. Some books are actually phenomenal that are in that genre, but I haven't gone around reading that many, and it feels like some books are just written with the success in mind as opposed to telling a story. And I'm loving how everyone's like saying, oh, I want more contemporary books because I love that genre. And yes, I totally agree, more contemporary books with good storylines, solid storylines. It doesn't have to be like fantastical. It can just be a contemporary novel that deals with real life issues that teens face. And those are the types of books that I end up loving the most. Yeah, I should have wrapped this up like 2 minutes ago, but I would love to know what you would like to see more or less of. If you disagree with me, agree with me, just leave it in the comments below. And yeah, have a great weekend, guys. Bye!